What's a delicious poor man's meal? Okay, as a Russian I am telling you potato is the best food there is. It's cheap. You can cook it multiple different ways so you will not get tired of it. Also, it won't get bad easily. Get rotten. My ancestors survived cold winters and wars just by eating potatoes. You can slice it into thin slices and fry it, or just boil it with hot water or oven it. Barbecue it, literally everything. I make hobo dinner when I go camping. Ground beef, onions, carrots, potatoes and a bit of garlic. Wrap it in tin foil. I prefer the non-stick kind. And throw it on some coals in your campfire. My friends who have never camped with me are always impressed. Baked potato with cheese and broccoli on top. Buy a pound of baking potatoes, a block of cheese, and frozen bag of broccoli. It'll make you at least 3 to 6 of those. If you're feeling really crazy, then throw in some chili too. Canned chili for hot dogs works best. It can be as cheap as like 0.50 cents. Congee. Add rice and lots of water to a pot. Can keep it plain or sprinkle some chicken bouillon powder and fresh ginger slices. Cook until it reaches creamy porridge consistency. Top your bowl with scallions. I make this when I'm feeling sick since it's easy on the stomach. Buttered toast with cinnamon and sugar. Sometimes Little Caesars throws pizzas in the dumpster outside after a close. Spaghetti with oil and garlic. Quick, easy, cheap. Buttered noodles. Fried eggs and toast. Potatoes, in every way possible. Beans and rice. Ramen, drained with no broth. With poor man's pad thai sauce. Mix a tablespoon of peanut butter into a small ramekin with enough soy sauce and sriracha to be able to thoroughly mix it into a smooth sauce. Dump over the cooked ramen. And baby, you've got a stew going. It tastes good. It's got a bit of protein, bit of fat, bit of carbs, little sweet, little heat. It's not the greatest nutrition you could eat, but it's way better for you than Oreos, and if you want to clean up the macros a little, you can sub PB2 for the peanut butter and coconut aminos for the soy, and that'll cut the fat and sodium at least in half. And it's vegan, if you care at all. I was a single mom in university. To stretch my budget, I made homemade soups. Every day for years I had homemade soup for lunch and sometimes for dinner too. Pour dessert flour tortilla with butter, cinnamon and sugar. Pancakes. Stir fry, chicken and rice, and tears. So many tears. Instead of soy sauce. Lower sodium, monsieur. Serious answer here. Get a can of black beans and some cheap salsa. Put the drained beans and some salsa in a skillet and let it cook for like 10 minutes. Crack a couple eggs and let them poach in the beans. Serve with cheap bread or tortillas. All very cheap ingredients. And it's super high in protein, so it's filling and healthy. You can also sauté in any veggies you have sitting around or put in whatever spices you have lying around. Edit. A couple of people are mentioning shakshuka. That's where I got the inspo from for this dish. My boyfriend doesn't like tomatoes, but we love Tex-Mex flavors, so I made up this altered version for us. Macaroni and cheese. Ramen with a side of ramen, flushed down with water. Grilled cheese sandwich. ETA, y'all are making some fancy-ass sandwiches, and don't get me wrong, I'm not mad about it. But a cheap-ass grilled cheese made with stale white Wonder Bread. I can't believe it's not butter, and some Kraft singles holds a special place for me.